All right, welcome everyone for the New Who review. Today we have a special episode. Today we're going to showcase a panelist here, Alexis, as she was
Hello.
just as she was just down at
Um,
Long
so
Island.
yeah,
She was down at the Long Island Who convention this weekend on Long Island. Alexis, how'd it go?
it was great. I really enjoyed it. I got quite a few things. I got to meet some of the actors, and some of the writers. So it was really cool. I have a whole pile of stuff that I got, but I guess if you want, I can start off with basically the stuff that I'm wearing that I got.
Yeah, go right
Um,
ahead.
I got this TARDIS key necklace. I should probably take that off. Hold on, might be easier. I can find the clasp on it. Having difficulties. Okay, got it. Um, so it's a TARDIS key.
Cool. I like that.
Yep, I got it was only like $6, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, that's not bad.
Um, I've got this Li Who 2 shirt that I'm wearing. It's the official shirt for the convention this year. So
I like that.
front and the back, it's got all the actor names and like all the guests that were there. So best I can show the shirt at this point. Um, that was $20. So that was probably most expensive thing I got apart from autographs. Um, I I'm starting with like all the things that I bought rather than the autographs because I'm going to go more in depth with the autographs and stuff and like how the actors were and stuff. So um, I can get this little bag open. I got some little buttons that were $1 each, I think. So um, and I got to choose little pictures for them to put on the buttons. So I got a Paul McGann one. So that's pretty cool because I met Paul McGann when I was there. So that was pretty awesome. Um, Time Lord. It's showing backwards on my camera. I'm not sure if it is there. Um, one that says Who with the Fourth Doctor scarf and like a bunch of I dropped it. A bunch of other stuff on it. Charlie, say something. You don't like quiet.
I like that button right there. I like the one with the Who. That's pretty neat.
And then I have the Li Who logo button. So
Cool.
um, that's the stuff that I bought, and then I have like other autographs and stuff that I bought. Um, no, they're up to the side. Um, the first person I got an autograph from was Terrence Dix. He wrote some Target novelizations of the books, and he wrote some of the classic episodes. So I had him sign Robot because he wrote this episode. I also had him sign this book called Players, which is a Sixth Doctor novel. Um, I can go to the page where he signed. So he signed in there. He was really he was really polite. I had gone over to him, and it was since I'm not really as it's not as associated as like if you know an actor. It's kind of it seems to me like it's more difficult to talk to an actor than somebody who's a writer because you don't like see them acting and stuff. So
Right.
it was just kind of like a casual conversation almost. And his autographs were $20 each, but instead he let me pay 20 for both of them together. So that's pretty
That
cool.
was good.
So I got two autographs there for Terrence, and then I can set these down without crushing something. Um, I also have I got
Before
an
you
autograph
before
from
before you go
yeah.
on, what did you talk with Terrence about?
Um, he was just kind of saying like that it was cool that I got one of his newer books and that his Colin Baker ones haven't been as popular.
No.
So he was kind of surprised to see that one. And it's a 50th anniversary, like the special reprint for the 50th.
And which
So
one is that? That's that a
it's
newer one? Is that a new novel or is it a redone of
I
a
think it's a
classic episode?
reprint. Hold on. I'm gonna check when it was published real quick.
Well,
Um,
what's the title?
Players.
Players. Okay, so I think that's a newer one then. A
Could
new.
be. Copyright in 1999.
Okay.
The
That might
reprint
have
is
been.
2000.
It might have been one of the um, Virgin novelizations then.
This is like a full novel. It's not even one of the smaller ones. So like 300 pages.
So, all right. What else you got?
Um, I met Tony Lee, and he was actually doing autographs for free, which was really nice. He was also the MC for the cosplay contest that went on. And he signed one of my Doctor Who comics for me. Pretty cool.
Awesome.
This one is, hold on, let me get the little plastic cover. It says which issue it is. It says 315A. Not sure if that clues you in on anything. I don't know. They have a bunch of different covers for him. So, he
Yeah.
also he also had special prints that my dad actually got one of the special prints for one of his coworkers to give to his son um, for I think a Christmas gift or something. Might have been a birthday gift. And it was they only had 250 of the prints, and they were about like poster sized. Not like a big poster, but maybe like slightly bigger than a regular piece of paper.
Hmm.
And they were really cool. They had really detailed art of one of the like really close to one of the covers. It had Matt Smith on it, like the comic Matt Smith, and it had a really cool background. It kind of looked like old paper with how it was printed. I would show you, but I don't know where my dad put it. So yeah,
That's
he signed that. The print itself was 20, but the autographs were free.
that's good.
So yeah, and he was really nice too. I also was able to have a casual conversation with him after the cosplay contest because I had my dad and I were headed to go across the street to get dinner before the episode last night, and I had asked Tony Lee when the results for the cosplay contest were, and he answered me. It was just like I was talking to anybody. So it's like you don't want to treat celebrities like there's somebody that is like all powerful or something. Just treat them like a normal person because that's what they are.
Right.
So I mean, it can be difficult if it's somebody that you're like that is just like one of your idols or something. Like with when I met Paul McGann, it was like difficult for me to even talk to him at that point. But you definitely don't want to go crazy because I did see somebody who had gone crazy over one of the actors. Like they were kind of like all jumpy and stuff, and I'm like, you don't want to do that.
Right.
I was shaking though. I was literally shaking when I was waiting in line for Paul McGann, because I was waiting in line for autographs with Paul McGann, Daphne Ashbrook, and Yi Jiso, and I was in line from about 10:30 until noon. I finally got the autograph around noon, and it was $75 to get all three autographs.
Wow.
Um, yeah, because I think Yiji, his cost, I believe, 20, and then um, 25 for Daphne and 35 um, for Paul. I'm not sure. I just know Paul's was 35. I don't remember how the other ones added up, but it added up to 75. So I got all their autographs on top of the Eric Roberts autograph that I already have from Scaricon in September.
All right.
So I've got this one from Daphne. Um, it says, "Dear Alexis, love you, Daphne Ashbrook." So I thought that was um, yeah, cool. Then Yuji said, "Alexis, it's nice to meet you," and then he signed it. So that was his. And then um, Paul did to Alexis, love Paul McGann. So that was pretty cool. That was
Very
last year.
awesome.
Yeah, so I got all their autographs on here now. Um, and I also I I had made a drawing, which I actually have a copy of, because I like scanned it on my computer. So I have this copy of the drawing I made. but I gave the original to Paul, and I told him he's my favorite Doctor and he's my favorite actor in Doctor Who, and he was thanking me and he shook my hand, and then he like put both his hands around mine and shook my hand, and I'm just like completely clueless as to what to say because he's my favorite Doctor. And my dad said I was visibly shaking. Yeah, and when I gave it to him, he's like, "I can keep this," and he was like really ecstatic about it. And he was telling the guy that was sitting next to him, he's like, "Hey, put this somewhere for me. I'm gonna take this home." And it just
Cool.
made me really happy. So, um, that's what I got for autographs from them. Um, I'll get to the cosplay contest stuff. Or what should I do first, cosplay contest or the picture with Paul?
You can continue on with Paul and how you did
Yeah.
that.
So I was waiting in line. It was quite the long line. It went like all the way down a really long hallway, and they even had to put somebody at the end with a sign that said "End of line" because the line was completely filled up. They weren't letting anyone else. And
Mm.
I was about halfway down the line, and took me about an hour to get up there to meet Paul. And not sure how well this will show up, but that's the picture I got. I was in my Osgood cosplay. So,
That's great. I'm so jealous that you get to go.
sorry.
Oh, that's all right. That's all
A
right.
vast virus database has been updated.
Oh, of course.
What was that, Charlie?
Computer. That was the Cybermen. They're coming after me. Go ahead.
Oh, um, tell him to go eat a Dalek.
They're not compatible.
Um, dang it. Um, so when I met Paul, I had gone over to him. He remembered who I was, even though originally when I met him for the autograph, I was not wearing my cosplay. I was just wearing a TARDIS shirt for that. And when I went over there, I was wearing my Osgood cosplay, and he's like, "I remember you. You gave me the drawing." And
Awesome.
and he thanked me again, and then um, he he put his arm on my shoulder, and I was just like, I, I don't know. I was having like an internal fangirl moment. I was still shaking, and he's like, it's okay. You don't need to shake. And I was just it was kind of awkward, but it was really awesome, and he was so nice. I think the picture was about 30. Yeah, the picture was 30 for just him, or you could have paid 65 for all of them. Um, and it was just awesome. I don't I don't really have much to say about that because I wasn't really able to say much.
Right. I can see that. I've only met a few people, not Doctor Who-ish, but a lot of times, like you said, it's hard to talk to them. Even though they're just a person. You see them on TV or what have you, and
Yeah, it's
you kind of see them in that light.
I mean, um, I was more like unable to speak and shaking than I was when I met Eric Roberts, which was difficult. Like I barely said anything to Eric Roberts. That at least gave me something to go by when I talked to Paul.
Right?
I actually was able to have somewhat of a conversation with him, which
Cool.
was awesome. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this. Since Paul wasn't the only one I got the autograph from, um, Daphne had talked to me and she complimented me on my name and said that I was very pretty. And I was like, I, I never get those compliments. So it just felt great to get that from like a celebrity. It's just like, I don't know. And it is just, it was absolutely great. I know that there was there was also the cosplay contest, and there were a bunch of people with great cosplays, which I actually put together a video with some pictures and stuff in video. If you wanted to see that, it's like a 2-minute video. I can bring that up and screen share.
Absolutely.
All right, just give me a second. I'm gonna turn my camera off real quick.
Okay.
Entertain.
Um, I know that going to these cons sometimes they're difficult. Now for us, we live in the same type of area, and it was a kind of a drive for you, and I know your father went. Going down there, it's just great. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities coming in now, especially as a Doctor Who. A lot of these people are showing up at these conventions, and um, due to the popularity of the new show, and it's great to see them coming in. Last year, we had Sylvester McCoy came up for the Niagara Falls one, and I missed out on that one as well.
I heard that next year they're planning on having Alex Kingston. That's
Where?
what at Li Who.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've heard that they're planning on that. They're gonna try to get Alex Kingston.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Yeah. So I brought the video up. I can screen share. Let me know if you can see it when I do. So, 'cause I'm not sure how well it's gonna work. All right, is that showing? Like, I'll play the video, but
No,
like
it's black. I got a black screen, but
like can you see it now?
no, I can hear it.
Okay, you can't see it. I'll bring it up on YouTube. This will work. This will work. Hold on. I gotta stop screen sharing. Okay, I did. Okay, I'm good. Alright, let me just...
Well, go
Yeah.
on with how was the trip down and around there to get to LA Who?
It was 5.5 hours down there. I could not sleep the whole time because I was extremely excited, so it was a very drawn-out trip. And I think we stopped once or twice on the way there to get food and stuff. So, yeah, we had... No, don't play a video! Hold on. Hold on. No, stop. Okay, sorry. On the way down there, we had seen, like, there wasn't actually much traffic because we started heading down there at 5 and we got into the city about 10 o'clock, got to the hotel at about 10:30. And actually, in the morning of the convention, I had gone down to breakfast, and one of my Instagram followers actually came over to me, and he recognized me, and he's like, "I know who you are," and I'm like, "Okay." It was kind of weird, but we ended up hanging out at the convention and stuff, so it was pretty cool. I also met one of my other followers at the convention, so yeah.
Want to give any shout outs for him, or?
I got other Instagram names. Hold on.
Oh.
Got this. I know one of them. Okay, we have, you know what, I could probably, yeah,
what
it's
is your...
Guy 14 and Marina X Winchester XRP. If you look it up, you'll find it.
Okay.
So those are their Instagram names. So those are the followers I met. They are really nice. I love being able to meet some people that I've met online before. I know I've encountered you at the movie theater before.
Yes.
And I don't know if Brian has come on here before, but Brian, another person who I've talked to on Hangouts, like I don't know if he's come on this show, but
no, not yet.
like another person we talked to on Hangouts, I met him there. I didn't even remember the fact that he was going, so it's kind of cool seeing them there. He was over in the vendor hall looking at T-shirts, and I found him.
Cool.
So I have the video, so let me just bring it up full screen or something, if it likes me. Okay, let me screen share. And it may just show, like, on the little YouTube thing in the corner. It should be... I'm going to try to play it. Tell me if it works. Is it showing video?
Yes.
Okay.
And just so everyone knows, this is video that you took, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Special weapons Dalek.
And then these are all pictures that I took also of cosplayers.
Cool. Ooh, 10th Planet Cyberman.
Well, that obviously wasn't a cosplayer, but it's something someone made.
That's awesome.
And I'm the Osgood on. Yeah, I'm. You should know which one's me.
I think so.
That Dalek actually lit up too. It was pretty cool. That's one of my followers.
Cool.
So I got a picture with her by the Dalek. That Dalek was actually someone's cosplay. It's homemade.
Oh, someone was inside there?
Yeah, there was somebody inside the Dalek.
Were there quite a few Osgoods?
Yeah, there were like 3 or 4 others, I think.
Oh, Peter Davison was there. Or a reasonable facsimile.
So there is my review. I put that together. Later I'll be posting on my channel a video of the cosplay contest. That's about 25 minutes long, so I'm not playing that on.
Alright. Did you have anything else to show up, or?
I may. Hold on. Let me check real quick, because I have some files on my computer that I uploaded. I do want to show a few video clips, if that's alright. Because there was actually something called the Rassilon dance, or the Dance of Rassilon, that was basically a dance party for everybody at the end, and there were quite a few people in cosplay dancing. I haven't edited into one video yet, so I have a few clips that I can, yeah.
Cool.
So I will screen share, but probably gonna take a second. Alright, come on, load. Am I frozen? No? Okay.
Okay.
No. Oh, you're not gonna be able to see this. Hold on. I forgot you're not gonna be able to see that. Alright, you know what?
You're on screen share.
What?
You were on screen share.
Could you see the video when I played it, though?
Oh. I didn't see it.
I'm gonna just throw them into my editor real quick. Just give me 1 second, because I don't even edit them together. I'm just throwing them in there. And
That's fine. What were your overall feelings on the con, and how they had it put together and whatever?
I loved it. That was probably the. I've gone to 3 different conventions. This is the only Doctor Who one I've gone to, but it's probably the best convention I've been to. It was really great. It was completely put on by fans. So the fans actually managed to get some of the actors there, which was pretty awesome. I was planning on meeting Colin Baker, but I didn't get the chance to.
No.
But yeah, the 2 doctors they had this year were Colin Baker and Paul McGann. So I was pretty excited getting to meet my favorite Doctor.
Cool.
Video's almost ready. It's just going to take a few seconds to load. And then I can share it because I have it in the editor. Sorry
That's cool. I've talked with them in the past. I know Ken Deep, who runs the or partly runs the convention, has, I know I can tell he's a fan, and he's been wanting to do. When they did it last year, I know he'd been wanting to do it for a while, and I'm glad that last year's was such a success that this year's happened, and it's good to hear that they're probably going to do a 3rd.
Yeah, they are doing a 3rd. They actually already have it scheduled, and they're doing it in a different hotel. It's still on Long Island, but it's actually closer to New York City, like closer to the beginning of Long Island. So it would actually be closer for us in upstate. So for anyone coming from anywhere other than Long Island, it'd be a little closer.
Yeah, that was my only thing about where they were at in that Ronkonkoma, is it's kind of in the middle of the island.
Yeah, but it's only going to be like 10 or 20 minutes closer, I think. But it's still a difference.
Yeah, when you're driving in New York, that's about an hour.
This is almost loaded, and my wrist is bleeding, so give me a moment.
You cut
You
yourself
can
on the
entertain
key.
me again. It happens.
It does happen. Things like that happen. There are some
It happens.
good, other than like LI Who. I know there's some other good conventions coming up that I've spoken with in the past, and I'm looking forward to maybe either attending or just doing because a lot of these guys that are doing it, they're fans now and they're running it. That's not just like these big places that are just pulling people into for the money. These guys are running it as a fan, and that's good to see.
Yeah. Um. Okay. I'll just hold this on my wrist. But anyways, I've got the video up of all the dancing and stuff. It's obviously not edited at this point, but I do have a lot of dancing from the Rassilon dance. About 5 minutes worth. Is that okay?
That'd be fine.
Not gonna take too much time. What?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Let
Good.
me just screen share. It's in Movie Maker right now, so it's the best I can do.
Hmm.
Okay. Tell me if you can see this. Oh, whoops, I didn't even start at the beginning, but yeah. They had a lot of random music.
Is that someone cosplaying Donna?
Yeah, there's a Donna in a wedding dress.
That's awesome.
The 10 was great. They had really good 10s.
What time of the night was this?
This was at about 11,
Oh wow.
so there weren't as many people.
I was gonna say there's still quite a few people there, but after that. What was that box-like thing with the glowing eyes?
But
Uh, one there was one guy dressed like a fox or something.
got the master right there. I like to see the master dance to this. It's funny.
Wait. Yo.
I have no idea what that cat thing is, but yeah, it lights up.
I was gonna ask you what it was. I don't know if it's supposed to be a tetrap
People are
or
calling it TARDIS cat. I don't know why.
TARDIS cat. Oh great.
So 10 took his jacket off and now has his tie on his head.
Did he have a banana in his pocket?
See, there's Jack Harkness swing dancing with a female 10.
Cool.
The dancing was hilarious with 10, honestly. 10 and the Master got into like every single song.
Cool. Oh. Thank you for showing us everything, Alexis.
What?
Thank you for showing us all the stuff from LA Who. I'm
There was
glad
like
you...
7 seconds. It doesn't matter. There's like 7 seconds left. It's all good.
All right. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah, sorry
And,
for all the video issues and the fact that it wasn't the best, but I tried.
no, that's fine. I know you're going to be uploading it to your channel.
Yeah, I'll put it on my channel, which is Crazy Creative.
Okay.
Um,
And we'll put a link for that down below.
yeah,
After all said and
the
done here.
videos will be better by that point because they'll be edited more, so yeah.
Right. All right, cool. Well, thank you again, Alexis, and we'll talk to everyone later. Bye.